Welcome to Section 2, How to Motivate Yourself to Do Great Things. In previous chapters, you've learned some awesome strategies for dealing with setbacks. So now you have lots of tools to use to conquer your obstacles. However, one of the most frustrating things about obstacles is that they tend to wear you down if you're unprepared. Don't let them get the best of you. This module shows you how to motivate yourself and maintain that motivation throughout tough times, so you can always be moving toward your goals. What does it take to motivate yourself? You set goals, make plans, get excited, but then procrastinate when it comes time to do something. Many of us are cursed with the ability to feel good about the planning process, but awful about acting on those plans. There's a disconnect that few people understand how to address. Master this ability and you can do anything. However, if your ability to tie your planning and action phases together is poor, you'll struggle immensely. Enhance your motivation and your results with these strategies. Number 1, give your attention to those things under your control. You can't control much, but there's no reason to focus on anything else. Doing so will only lead you to feeling overwhelmed. For example, receiving a promotion isn't under your control. The behaviors that improve your odds are under your control. Put your time, energy, and attention on the things you can manipulate. Avoid wasting your resources on anything you can't influence. Number 2, find a purpose that inspires you. Going into work on a Saturday to complete a report may sound like the least enjoyable way to spend part of your weekend, but if it's excelling at your job could lead to a promotion you've been dreaming of, it's easier to be motivated. Most people don't like to work out, but the prospect of being healthier and more attractive is motivating to many people. Avoid judging the task or activity in the short term. Think about what you'll get out of it down the road. Find a way to take inspired action. Your inspiration might be a product of what you're doing for others. How does your goal benefit others? Number 3, focus on small wins. If your goal is to lose 50 pounds over the next year, it's easy to become burned out. After 2 hard weeks of hitting the gym, avoiding late night snacks, and drinking only water, you've lost a total of 2 pounds. You're right on schedule, but you realize that you have 48 weeks and 48 pounds to go. It seems like too much to bear. Break the goal up into smaller pieces. Depending on your ability to focus, it might be necessary to break up the goal into segments that last anywhere from 1 to 12 weeks. This way your brain can experience success and logically see a positive long-term outcome. You'll procrastinate if the path looks too challenging. Number 4, act first. It's a mistake to wait for motivation to strike. You might find yourself waiting for a long time. Avoid thinking too much about the work to be done. If you wait too long to get started, procrastination becomes more likely. Before you can stop yourself, get started. You'll find that motivation's easier to experience after you've acted. Every minute you wait under the guise of planning or strategizing saps what little motivation you may already have. Jump up and get busy. Number 5, enhance your mood. It's much harder to be motivated when you're in a bad mood. Studies have shown that a negative mood increases procrastination behaviors. Procrastination enhances your mood in the short term, but at the expense of the future. Put yourself into a better mental state and procrastination becomes less likely to occur. Happiness increases productivity and success. Monitor your progress. Research suggests that nothing is more motivating than progress in a meaningful endeavor. Without motivation, you can make spectacular goals and plans and still come up short. The smallest obstacle could stop you. Learning to manage your motivation is a key component of effectively handling challenges and moving on to accomplish greater things. Motivate yourself and you can do anything. In the next chapter, you'll learn some daily habits you can incorporate into your routines that will strengthen your motivation and make it automatic. When it's part of your routine, motivation comes naturally. So here's what we need to do today. Which of your goals is the most important to you? Number 1, break this goal down into small, achievable increments that lead to your goal. Number 2, what can you do today to take steps towards this goal? And number 3, take this step today.